Okay, he's out here and here and here on this side. No. Yeah, on this side. And then everywhere from there back on both sides.
All right, one of the things that I like to do when I'm thermal imaging a horse is, we've already had Dan look at the horse as far as the equine flexion therapy, and we know there's some areas of soreness in the horse, but I always like to start out at the feet. I think it's something to do with being a farrier, but I'll start down there. Now, one of the first things that I noticed on this horse is if you look at his feet, we've got a great heat pattern down at the bottom from the coronary bands on down. But if you'll take a look, going up at the at the deep flexor tendons are really hot on him, and he's got some hot spots that would concern me.
Watch out that. Okay.
Oh.
You stand still right here.
Okay, now we've got a spot at coming right off the withers. Now you're going to always have heat up in that area because, again, there is a lot of muscle and blood supply. But when we see patchy heat like what we've got up there right now, and matter of fact, one of the things you want to look at is the continuity of the thermal pattern. You're going to see heat up in this area no matter what because there's such a huge blood flow up there. What concerns us, excuse me, what concerns me is when I see patches of heat like this. If I saw this as a normal thermal pattern coming down, I wouldn't say anything to the customer. But when it's blotchy heat, that means that something is wrong. There's either not proper blood flow or something of that nature. All right, I'm here with Jim Lane and Peter from EQ-WELL, and Peter's going to explain a little bit about the name of the company first and exactly what they're doing. Can you do that for us, Peter?
I certainly can, yes. Hi, Peter Gibson. These are actually Nikken Magnetic Products, and our division of that is the EQ-WELL therapy for improving the performance of the horse and the rider, in fact. This is one of the products, the main product that we use. It's a rotating 360-degree magnetic field that's going to penetrate the horse all the way through, and actually show you a physical demonstration with the light. You'll see the therapy penetrating all the way through the horse.
All right, that sounds good. Now, Jim, you want to explain this what you're going to do? And what? By the way, I know you've got an accent there. Where are you from?
All the way from England, yes.
Oh, wow. You a Beatles fan?
I was.
Good man. Okay. How'd you get there? All right.
I'm a Tennessee hillbilly, so you know.
I let the shoe fits. But anyway.
Oh, I do, and I wear it well.
All right, Jim, why don't you explain this, what you got going on here?
What we're basically going to do is do a magnetic massage on the horse. We're going to hit all the major trigger points. We're going to put the magnetic field through his body and start his fluids flowing so that it can take out some of the lactic acid in the body and bring the nutrients to the body. And what this does is helps prevent and also helps the horse improve in the magnetics, help the muscles improve. It also will help you when you're using the horse to help prevent injuries and muscle injuries. It also will help prevent tie-ups and many other problems that you have with the horse. So what we're going to start doing is first introduce the product to the horse because he's kind of edgy, and make sure that he's okay with what we're going to do. And we'll start at the neck area and start calming him down, and then work all the way back down the legs and everything else. And that way, within a few minutes, you should be able to see the horse start to calm down.
Oh, that's incredible. That's one of my questions was, and I was actually going to ask you about that on a performance one. Well, our horse is relaxing. You can see this. He's actually calming down and he's gumming stuff now, which is a sign of a pretty relaxed horse. So we got something happening here. If you were to use this now, to co-host the Horseshoe time, she barrel races, would this be something that you would tell her to use before a race?
Absolutely, yeah. We've had this also on barrel races, all sorts of horses.
Like, this is really amazing for this horse because typically I've tried to use clippers on him and he doesn't like vibrating things. So this is amazing for this horse. He's very much enjoying it.
Wow. Okay. I got a sore neck thing happening. Is this something I can use on myself?
Yeah, absolutely. The EQ-WELL, what we've done is created the divisions instead for horse and rider.
All right, this is Daniela. Shuts. Okay. She's actually used the EQ-WELL system on her own neck from a horse injury, correct?
Yes.
So why don't you tell us what you did, how it worked, and how you feel?
Well, it was yesterday. I wanted to actually come up to the convention, and I was totally out of it. I had extreme pain. I could hardly move. And I actually called my friend Linda, and she's with the company, and she said, well, let me come over and help you. And I said, okay, whatever. So she came by, and she brought me those teeny tiny little magnets. And she said, where does it hurt? I said, well, it's right up my neck. And yeah, there they are. And I said, yeah, right here and here. And she placed them right there. I already could feel something. I wasn't sure what it was. And half an hour later, it was just, I was still spaced out, kind of woozy, but the pain was gone. I mean, he wasn't like it.
He wasn't and this is it, huh? It's just...
Put anywhere.
Wow. That's I don't know if we got... Can we see that? That's just a tiny little... Now, I've got another question for you, as far as the magnets go. I've had people come up to me and talk about magnetic therapy, and they've said, well, what, you know, it's obviously non-invasive, but is there a drawback? Is there some side effect that we need to worry about with that kind of magnetic power passing through the horse's body?
Good question. The simple answer is no, because we're simply duplicating Earth's magnetic field. That's all we do, and we live on one of those.
So we're involved in a magnetic field all the time. This is just a concentrated magnetic field where the horse needs it.
Yeah, there's a great book called The Body Electric, and it explains what we are as human beings and animals. Our whole composition is an electromagnetic being, so magnetics make a difference in the health and well-being of animals and humans.
This is absolutely cool. We're going to do some thermal imaging to see the before and after effects. Now, how long do you normally use the magnets on a horse? I mean, is there a prescribed amount of time, just till the horse feels good? What?
Ideally, 20 to 30 minutes. So tell me some more about what you're seeing, the difference in your horse.
He was very, very restless up here while we did the thermal imaging, and he was very wound up after the flexion exam, which involves a lot of poking at sore spots. So this has calmed him down so much. He's not as pushy. He's starting to relax. You could definitely tell we had a sore spot back there, and it started working, and he danced around, and that's good. You know it's working. But you can certainly see where his sore spots are, and in the other spots, he just starts to relax, and it's very nice for a change.
Well, I'll just end this here. The beauty of this device is portability, and you don't have to plug it in. It's less than $300, and magnetic therapy, as you know, is becoming very popular. It's already well known in this industry. Thank you.
And this is really just important, gang, for, I think, people to, you know, we made this DVD, the Grammar School of Trimming and Shoeing for horse owners and farriers.
Which anybody can get.
Exactly.
All they have to do is
It's
order
free.
it, it's free, they just have to pay postage and handling.
And the purpose of that, and I don't know exactly what it is we have to pay people to package these things
Right.
up, to go get them.
It's like everything,
Exactly.
no matter what you order.
So in reality, they're getting it free, but they're paying for the handling,
Right.
going and getting it, putting it in a package. It is very important to know your grammar school, where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, in reality, you're lost.
Yeah.